So we can got like a some Bundaberg blood orange and then spring roll. I don't think I've seen anything like that before. There's no trees.
There's no trees, there's no clouds, there's nothing. it's cool now, the breeze.